Recording.
Recording.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing,
It is
Mike?
we. Preschool Bonsai Pop.
Well, this
That's
is
right.
Bonsai Pop only, Grant. Get that tree school shit out of here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Welcome to the biannual Patreon show.
Annual.
Yeah, we
Listen, listen.
We haven't done enough of these.
Yeah, no, we
That's
haven't.
true.
Well,
true.
once a month, that's what we're supposed to do. We missed last month, maybe. If you,
A month
if you
before.
didn't notice, then that's fine. We totally did one.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, it's been a very busy summer, or it was a very busy summer because it is now fall. The leaves are changing. Life is becoming
Dying.
shorter. Yeah. The bugs are dying by the truckloads. That was always my favorite Calvin and Hobbes strip, where like Calvin's like walking through the woods with Hobbes, and he's like, "I love fall." It's the smell of dead leaves and like blah blah blah, and he's like, "Bugs are dying by the fucking truckload." Like, it's great.
Good,
though.
fuck
It's
'em.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bugs
no,
are annoying.
seriously, bugs are awful.
Especially
God damn,
mosquitoes.
I look really tired.
it's okay. I looked really tired too.
Dude, I also look tired.
Oh.
I literally went to bed at 6 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
I woke up at.
That's what happens when you drink 2 of those now drinks, Grant.
Dude, I don't know what happened. I mean, okay, so I'm drinking this stuff called Now. It's all mirrored and stuff, but it says Now.
Oh, it's
I had-
crazy.
Wait,
California.
we're not gonna get sponsored by them, real quick, right?
No.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna
No,
talk
no.
shit on it.
I'm gonna talk shit on it.
No,
Well-
well, I mean, this is only going to patrons anyway, and it's on a different channel,
Yeah.
so like,
Mhm.
but no,
So, yeah.
we're not gonna do a sponsorship with them.
Yeah,
Couldn't
so
come to an
yesterday
agreement.
I was working on a script and I was having writer's block, and Ryan was like, "Dude, we got this Now stuff if you want to just like have some." I was like, "Okay."
You can talk
So,
about that
I-
script. It's coming out this week on
Yeah,
this
yeah.
channel.
Well,
That's true.
first I got to tell them about the creative process for the script.
Gotcha.
And then like they'll really be able to wrap their head around everything that happens.
Sure.
So I was having
Set
mad
the
writer's
stage.
block. Ryan and I were working on it, and I was like, "Oh, I'll try this Now stuff. It has L-theanine, which kind of like mellows you out, but like focuses you and improves your memory, supposedly." I had one. I was like, "Oh, this is nice. Like it's balancing out the caffeine. I feel energetic but focused. I'm gonna have another one." And I had another one, and let me tell you, I felt fucking weird, dude. Those are important people. Like, don't do too many drugs. I felt like I couldn't regulate my emotions at all. I couldn't think clearly at all. I was super irritable. I like went to Chipotle. 'Cause, like, I had to leave the house. Like,
Killed somebody. I just went there and I murdered somebody.
I'm like
So I was
imagining
like-
Grant I'm imagining Grant like at a keyboard, just like crying, being like, "Why is this happening to me?"
I thought you were being a little fucking
Basically.
weird yesterday.
I totally was.
Yeah.
So I went to Chipotle, and I'm like on good terms with everyone who works there. Okay, like the manager sometimes gives me shit. We all
He
say
was
hi to
on
each
good
other.
terms with everyone that worked there.
Yeah, yeah.
The fact
And,
that you know
but
the
I go
people who
in.
work there is like we're already there's
Craig-
issues.
Craig's
Yeah,
great.
it's perks, man.
Sure.
So I walk in and I'm just like all nowed out and caffeinated and like frustrated from this downward spiral of writer's block. And I'm just like trying to order my food, and some shit was going too slowly. There's like some idiot in front of me who's like, okay, I guess like pinto, no, black beans actually. And I'm
It's like, was that fucker's first time at Chipotle, man?
it's like, what kind of beans do you want? Just ask. So
Get both.
I was a little mad. I didn't snap or anything, but I just felt like the whole time I was very irritable and like very short. Like if I was like that every day, I don't think I'd have any friends.
It was
had,
pretty
you had an Israeli fuse, is what we call it. Very, very short.
Okay.
fuse.
It was funny because
Dude,
like
people in Israel have the shortest fuses of anybody. They literally drive with their hands on the horn.
I do
because
too
it-
on the highway.
Well,
It's also called a Boston fuse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
yeah, the Boston
Irish-
Jews have it even worse.
the Boston.
They
Jews,
just drive with
the eight-
both hands on the horn.
all 8 of them. All eight Boston Jews.
Dude, I think
Drive
there's a
with both-
lot of Jews in Boston. I feel like Boston's
Is
a
there?
Jewish hub. I could be
Nah,
wrong.
Catholics. It's like it's all like Irish, Italian Catholics.
I guess New York's the Jewish hub.
New York is definitely the Jewish hub.
Yeah.
For
All right.
sure.
Never mind.
Yeah, a lot of Jews, Germans.
If this is your first time, it's okay
Italians,
that we
and-
talk about this because both Ryan and I are Jewish. Just so you know.
Yes.
Talk shit on Jews all we want, and Germans,
Yeah.
and like super pasty white people,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and people with tattoos.
I talk
We can
all the
talk
time.
shit on all of them.
And
can't
people
talk
with
shit on
chest
people
hair.
with
Like,
tattoos.
look at Grant right now. He's got a lot going
Yeah.
on.
You're like Austin
Oh.
powering it right now.
Oh,
little bit.
dude, why do you even have a shirt on?
I don't know.
Just like take it all off, man.
I mean, this isn't Twitch.
So
We
again.
actually could do that. It would be okay.
Wow. Fan service? Anyone?
oh,
Alright.
that Vampire Hunter D script was something else,
Yeah,
man.
that's the
Yes.
script that they were writing.
Anime.
That was-
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
so,
why we're here.
I'm super happy with how it came out. Now we're on topic, everybody. So yeah,
Yay.
Vampire Hunter D, 1985. Super
original.
dope movie. I loved it. It just the script was difficult for whatever reason,
Yeah.
and I'm very happy with how it came out. Basically, by like 5 p.m.,
Mhm.
the almost complete rough draft was done after like Ryan and I spent like a day banging our heads against a wall. Like, what are we talking about?
Dude, that was my second fucking day banging my head against the wall for that
I
script.
feel like
The
we've
first
been banging
day-
our heads against walls a lot lately. Like, we have, like...
I mean, we've been coming up with anywhere from a 10 to 20 minute we've been coming up with 2 10 to 20 minute television shows every single week for 4 to 5 years apiece.
I guess that's true.
It makes sense. Like, how do you like there's only, you know what I mean? The fact that we're still able to come up with anything interesting to say at this point is like, I'm still every week I'm like, you did it again, dude. You did it again. Just keep going.
Pat
Just
on
keep
the back.
going.
Pat on the
Yeah,
back.
like
Just keep swimming.
yeah.
This is
I
this is an especially busy week for us because we got to get 4 videos done in like a week and a half,
Mhm.
maybe a little less, because we're all going to a wedding.
Sure. Yeah, our buddy Zensunum is getting.
If you go to
He's
our Twitch
he's finally gonna be able to have sex.
yeah,
Thank God for him, because wow.
And
it's been a long
Lord
time
knows.
coming,
Yeah.
especially after his first ex-wife.
Yeah. Finally allowed to have sex again.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking
It was a long
Discord
break for him.
crashed.
What?
you're
Discord.
still there.
Yeah, you're still there.
Discord is off
I
on my
mean,
computer
you're still
right
there,
now.
man. I don't know what to tell you.
What the fuck?
we don't need Mike. We're
But yeah,
fine.
no,
It's
we're,
not like he's the face of bonsai pop or anything.
He's still there.
Yeah.
He's fine. He's there.
Yeah, just don't do anything,
Yeah, just,
Mike.
just
you
don't change
see
the damn
us.
thing, dude.
You don't need to
Oh,
see us.
Never mind. He's going.
You don't need to. Oh,
Wait,
What?
wait,
What?
wait for it.
It was fine. I don't know why you had to change shit.
I started Discord again. That's what happened.
Well, you just never should have stopped it.
that was a very fluid start.
This is the best start ever.
Yeah.
What are you
I
doing?
mean, we
Ryan?
were getting going on the script story, but then that got derailed, and now we're having technical difficulties. So,
Here I am.
welcome to the show, ladies.
Yes. Oh my god.
And
Ryan.
Ryan's just fucking around.
Okay, you guys can see me again?
Yeah,
I
we
assume?
didn't see you
Okay.
before.
This is so weird.
Yeah.
Discord was off. Like, it wasn't even in my like lower bar. Anyway, so busy week. We got scripts that we're doing. We're doing work on Tree School and shit like that. That turned into a 20-minute script. We got this Vampire Hunter D. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
about,
that one
it's
turned
about
into
a
a-
goose.
Yeah.
20
Vampire
minute
Hunter
script.
D turned into a 21-minute script. Also,
21 minutes, dude. Oh my
It's
god.
super easy to edit, though. I already have 4 minutes basically done.
Nice. I think I
Yeah,
got-
for those of you who said that bonsai pop editing is the same as tree school editing, suck my dick.
I don't think anyone said that.
Oh my
I have-
god.
I started Goose today at 10:30 from scratch, and I have 6 minutes done. So
All right, well maybe I should start editing more bonsai pop, and you could edit more tree school.
maybe you should just get good, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just shut up
Sorry,
for the rest of
I'm
this.
just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
Hey, go
To be-
buy merch.
To be fair, I'm not like fucking animating the shit out of things. In fact, I actually cut some of my animation out because it didn't need to be in the video.
Hey, good for
but-
you.
Yeah. I mean, so like what I'm doing is I'm taking like I'm making comedy with the gameplay.
Yeah.
So like
Because the gameplay's
just using
already
like
funny. Ryan,
doing a lot of that, doing a lot of what Ryan's doing right now.
yeah,
Like like
I'm actually doing a lot of that too. Because the goose itself is pretty goddamn funny.
yeah, the goose is super funny. I really like the beginning where it's like, I'm Grant. I'm hi, I'm Grant the goose, and it's like just like when the goose pops its head out.
Yep.
It's like, hi, I'm Grant the goose. Like, and then it pops its head back down in. It's very funny. But anyway, so that's Tree School. So next week we're doing Berserk on Bonsai Pop.
Well, let's
so
talk about the month of October as a whole.
Yes, the month of October as a whole. It's going to be. So I had this idea. I put it through to the guys, and everybody thought it was pretty decent.
It's
that we're
revolutionary. It is holy guacamole.
Yeah.
Take it away, Michael.
So we're obviously like it's October, you know, it's Halloween. I haven't celebrated Halloween in like 10 years, I don't think. You know, when I was doing my own YouTube channel back in the day, I had a Castlevania month one year for Halloween, which was a bitch. So I had to play all the way through 4 Castlevania games, write scripts on my own, and then edit videos each week.
Yeah, no,
so
that sounds awful.
Yeah,
why would you do
it
that
was
to
fucking.
yourself?
Well, I was trying to be the gaming YouTuber guy. But anyway, so this year we're gonna do horror and dark fantasy anime. So obviously we have Vampire Hunter D and Berserk. We're not sure if we're gonna do Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Most of the patrons here know that we watched that over the summer, which was a lot of fun, especially because it was like a janky fucking DVD I found.
Super
Such a
janky.
clusterfuck of a screen.
I got a better version. I got a legit version.
Oh,
good.
thank God. Because
Yeah.
Grant and I were talking because neither of us were remembering Bloodlust like at all.
Yeah.
And we were like,
At all.
okay, we weren't paying attention the entire time because it was a Patreon stream and we were all in the same house and we were talking and eating In-N-Out and yada yada yada.
We're
Drinking.
definitely
It couldn't
eating
be that
Mexican
bad.
food and not In-N-Out, but okay.
Oh, California burritos.
Yeah.
Whatever. But then we were talking. We realized that it was because for that one it was English dub, but then there was the
Subtitle.
English sub from the Japanese version. So the English subtitles didn't match with what was actually being said.
Yeah, they were like,
my God.
it was like done by some bad Taiwanese translator or something
Yeah.
like that, like in some sketchy shop, and this website kept flashing up on the bottom. Remember that?
No, it was an
It was
email.
saying, like,
It was
the
an
email. It
email,
was
yeah.
a Yahoo email address.
You could get like DVDs billed to your house from that email. So
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
It's the new Netflix before Netflix got streaming.
Exactly.
some sketchy guy on the internet will know where you live, but you
Yeah.
might get free DVDs. You
Don't-
probably have to pay for them.
Don't buy anime from Taiwan or Singapore, because it definitely isn't legit. Like I got this whole box set of City Hunter, and like I know somewhere there exists a box set of City Hunter with good subtitles. The one that I got is not it. it's like the worst translated shit. Anyway, so
Never again.
so we're doing Berserk. Berserk is very exciting. Vampire Hunter D, the first one, is very exciting. I really wanted Grant to take that one because I think the last classic anime that you did, Grant, was your first, right? It was Cowboy Bebop.
Definitely
Yeah,
classic.
Tokyo
classic.
Ghoul doesn't really count as
No.
classic, so
If it's not in 4x3,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think you're right. It was Cowboy
Yeah.
Bebop.
Yeah, I think you're right too.
yeah. So this is your first time like going back and looking at an old one, and for you, it's a new old one. So that's really cool.
Mhm.
We got to do the thing that I love to do on the show, and it seems what people really like is like people come to us for suggestions, you know, I don't know how often you guys read the comments, but I try
All
to
the
read all the
time.
comments. Yeah, and it's always like, oh dude, another sick anime that I can watch, like thanks so much. So I wonder if that's what kind of why Astra didn't do that well, is because we were straight up like, don't watch this, but people don't come to us to see what not to watch. You
Yeah,
know?
I don't know. Astro was an interesting video because, like,
Yeah, definitely necessary to do, I think. Like,
Well,
it
I
just
want
as
us, I don't want us to get pigeonholed into only doing old stuff because, like, new stuff is really fun to cover too.
It's true.
And Astra was one that my girlfriend was like, "Hey, you know, this is trending right now. I just watched it. I'll watch it through with you again." And I was like, "Okay." That sounds good.
Hmm.
And then I was like, Mike, this is trending. We should probably maybe do it. And then you watched it, and you had a stronger hate reaction than I did.
A little
But
bit, yeah.
yeah, well, because like when I originally wrote that script, it was like I see the good,
Mhm.
but it wasn't good. Like I see there's so much potential in that fucking show for a good. I wish we could have covered it in October as a dark fantasy, because it would have been so fucking good if they had gone that path. But instead it was a feel good bullshit that didn't do anything. Like I would so much rather watch Dragon Maid again. That makes you feel way
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, people were very perturbed about my mention of Ecchi and
Yeah.
the beach episodes. They're like, "Sorry, your boner didn't get the show." I was like, "What do you mean?" No, my point was that like the beach episode in that anime was just uncalled for. Like
It
those
was
girls,
unnecessary. It was very
Yeah, like-
unnecessary.
those
when you
girls were
talk shit on something, there's gonna be a lot of people who like, unless you're doing it in like pure comedy, like a donkey style of talking shit. You're even donkey though, but you're gonna get a lot of comments that are just like, "This bitch doesn't know what he's talking about. I used to like you, and now you're a fucking dumbass." And
Yep.
like,
That one guy
You know,
who said that we should cover things like SAO. We should cover SAO in November just to prove him right.
yeah.
I want to cover Yu-Gi-Oh.
We
I don't
should
even
actually
know-
save that comment so that we can put it in that video.
It's true.
I want to cover my hero.
We could
We
do.
will.
We could.
I want
Honestly,
to do it.
so okay. So here's the
Show
deal. Like
number.
patrons, we were thinking about after the October Hellmouth, which is what I want to call it in honor of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Also, like there's a Hellmouth in Berserk. I don't know. It's very. I like that a lot. Maybe we should call it Sunnydale. I don't know. Anyway, so after that, we were thinking about doing another themed month called Shonember,
Which is a great name.
where
Yeah,
it is.
Shonember is a great name. I love it.
Yeah. So if that works out really well, maybe we'll do fucking Showsember.
Show
Or show-
Berserk.
yeah.
Deluxe edition.
Oh
Nice.
yes.
Here it is.
So
yeah, the thing
the
I should
book you
have
read.
finished before this video.
Yeah, that book you read, right?
Thanks for showing everybody, Ryan.
Yes. It's
Yeah,
very
But
cool.
I haven't finished.
But
it.
yeah.
I just realized that Grant had bought the book, or
Yeah.
I guess it's what a collection of the manga.
That I
And-
think is 10 volumes.
It's a lot.
Yes. Yes. Well, there's 38 in total right now, I think.
Something like that. It's still going, so
Yeah, it's still going,
Yeah.
dude. And like the thing is it goes on hiatus so much.
right.
But yeah, so before we get off topic, because I bought a bunch of shit that I want to show off too. Shonember, we're talking about doing all shonen anime in
Yeah.
November. So we're Hunter x Hunter, I think, is going to be the big one that
Mhm.
people are really excited about. My Hero Academia's got a new
Season
season.
starting in like 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, and we're all
October 12th, baby.
Yeah.
yeah, we're all fans,
October 12th, baby. Let's go.
right? Like we all
Yeah.
are up to date.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So that's gonna be good. Ryan fucking loves that. I think that was the first anime that you ever got into.
Ryan's
right?
hilarious because he loves it, and yet he will be behind immediately.
Yeah.
Yo, okay, here's the reason. Here's
You
the
like
reason.
just
I
caught
watched
up.
like 7 episodes in a row. It's like Dr. Stone, I was way behind until like 3 days ago, and now I'm caught up.
Right, and that's exactly what's going to happen with My Hero.
I'm
Yeah.
behind on Dr. Stone, but I also read the whole manga because I didn't want to wait. It's so good though. It's
nice.
so good.
Okay,
Fucking
there's a
amazing.
new anime that just came out. I mentioned it on Discord yesterday, and it is called it's on Hulu, and it's called let me see if I can remember. It's called, I believe it's called Cautious Hero: the hero is overpowered but overly cautious. And
That's the title of
that's
the anime.
the title of the anime.
Okay.
I
All
wonder
right.
what it's
I'm
about.
down. Just based on the title.
Honestly, it sounds great. Your
Yeah.
little description yesterday too sounded fucking hilarious.
like-
What's the rating on it? Is it TV mature or TV
I don't know.
14?
I like. I was editing yesterday. My girlfriend was like, "You have to come and just take a look at this." So I went in and just like got like the last 5 minutes of it, and like the basic gist of it's only one episode in. Like it literally just started,
Oh, okay. So this is a
it's a new.
this is a wait. Yeah.
The gist of it is like some sort of goddess person summoned a hero that was like she ended up summoning an S tier hero, like he's literally called an S tier hero, and he's basically a Japanese guy. But he's overly cautious about everything. So like they go to like the beginner's town for beginners, because he's supposed to be level 1. He does like he does like 10 push-ups and he gets to level 15 off of like 10 push-ups. Like it's like hilarious shit like that.
Okay, so it's another isekai?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I think so.
Cool. Because
But-
that last season's isekai fucking sucked.
They were all like
what is it?
weird.
Cheat Magician.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cheat Magician fucking sorry if anybody really likes Cheat Magician. It just sucked. Like I thought it sucked.
Fuck you, Mike.
Yeah. And actually, do you love your mom and her 2-hit?
Oh yeah. Her 2-hit combo.
That was fun. That was fun, but it's all edited, and I just want to see titties in anime like that. So
Speaking of titties in anime, we should do Bonuary.
Bonuary?
Just all fan service anime.
People
All
yes.
of January, Bonuary, baby. Let's go.
I think we should do that for Febonary. Like, because it's like Valentine's Day and shit. Like,
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
we're just gonna have fucking themed months for the rest of like it's just gonna be themes all year round.
I'm not down, dude.
I love that idea. Like, and I think that themes like get people invested. You know, like I'm excited. I'm excited for this month, and I'm excited for Shonember. We have. I mean, you guys are patrons, so we might as well just like spill shit that we've been talking about amongst ourselves. So I came up with an idea for a One Piece series. So this will be like an ongoing playlist that we'll be doing time and from here and there, basically.
Until the end of time, because it's gonna take
I was about to say the same fucking thing, Tyler.
Because so like my biggest issue with doing anime is that I don't want to close doors on certain things, right? So when I decided that I really wanted to do Berserk, I sat down and I started writing, and I was like, fuck, like, what do I write about this anime as a whole? Like, how can I even do that? So I'm not anymore. I'm just going to be focusing on Guts.
I think
and
it's
then-
a really good way to do it too.
Yeah, because that leaves us up for like we can do Casca, we can do Griffiths, we can do
Dude,
we
I
can
have
do
an idea for Berserk that I fucking love that I'll just share right now. But like, there's this one scene in the second movie of the Golden Age arc.
OVA, the OVA.
Where there's like a battle, not a battle, but a duel between Guts and Griffith, because Guts wants to like leave the band of the Blackhawk, and it reminded me so
Blackcock.
the band of the Hawk. That's but it reminded me so much of the duel between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi from Episode 1.
Mm.
And I was like, it would be awesome to do a comparison between that duel and this duel. And like talk about the emotions that are involved and what's going on. That would be a really fun video to make sometime.
Actually, it is super similar.
It's
kind of like
stupid similar.
it's yeah.
But that in Star Wars is like considered like one of the ultimate duels ever put on screen. And I was like, if anime was more popular, this would be considered like alongside its equal. So
it's
really
like
cool.
that was a huge turning point in that series. I know Grant and Ryan, you guys haven't gotten into Berserk yet, which you should like definitely check it out. Just like give it a shot. There's 3 OVAs on Netflix that cover the golden arc or the golden age.
Prequels.
Yes, Netflix.
Netflix is currently logged in on my PlayStation.
Nice.
Motivation, Verve, everything else somehow got logged out, and I can't find our logins. So Netflix.
Why
Okay.
is Brian being so weird about this?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Also,
I don't know.
I can just give you my Verve login again.
Yeah, I can give you our Funimation login too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Assumes, dude.
So
Joe.
Berserk is two parts. So it starts off like you've seen the first page where like Guts is like fucking this lady who turns into a demon and like tries to bite his head off, and then he shoves a sword down her throat. So that is the Black Swordsman era of Berserk, and then it cuts into the Golden Age pretty soon after that, which tells the entire story of Guts and how he became the Black Swordsman, which is through Griffith and the Band of the Hawk and their adventures and his relationships with all those people and how crazy shit happened. So the way that I was introduced to Berserk was actually through the newest anime that was on Crunchyroll, the one that got like super shit on because of the direction style. Have you checked that out yet, Tyler?
No, I haven't.
You should check it out because the characters, like, I love the Band of the Hawk. What's his name? Not Pippin.
Corcus or
no, not Corcus. The other one, with the knives. Fuck, what's his name?
Like the kid?
Not the little kid, but the young. Like he's young, he's blonde, he's got a
no,
ponytail.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just can't think of his name right now.
I can't.
think
It's not Rickard.
I think it's
Anyway, it doesn't. It's something like that. Anyway, he's one of my favorite characters.
It's Voldo.
Voldo. Isn't that a Zelda boss?
It's from Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur.
The mummy guy
Okay.
who's always like doing
He's
yoga
like,
poses.
He's
got,
doing
his
the yoga shit. And he's got like knives
claws.
for hands. And
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of spandex. He's very into his spandex.
Yes.
He's like oddly sexual.
Yes.
like
Dude, I wish. So
Judo?
judo. Yes. Actually, yeah. Is that? Yes, judo. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's like sort of like the pretty boy, blonde hair guy.
Yes. Yeah. He's super cool. Like the manga, like really gets you more invested in all those characters and stuff. There's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that you don't get to really see in any of the anime, which is unfortunate. But the Black Swordsman arc is like fucking sick because that's when, and like the Black Swordsman and the Millennium Falcon, it's actually called the Millennium Falcon arc. It's just like so fucking metal because the world is just overrun by demons, you know, just like and Guts is cursed, so he's he's like stuck in between the human realm and the spiritual realm, so he can be seen by both sides and interact with both sides. And at night, every night, he's just assaulted by the undead and demons and ghosts and everything like that, so he can never sleep. And as he gets older, he just beefs up his sword more and more. Like his sword's like this fucking, it's like 10 feet long. Like it's just
in the Golden Age, it's already like 6 feet long. Like the thing is already fucking like he's compensating for some shit.
Yeah. It's yeah. Well, I mean, that part where he's naked,
yeah,
right? And the skeletons guy comes up and he's holding his sword like this, and it's coming out like 8 feet, dude. It's just like a giant boner.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Like,
yes. Well, the funny thing is that sword, which the Roman word, the Latin word for sword is gladius, same word as penis in Latin. So
unsurprised.
I don't know.
Phones.
Yes. Homonyms.
Homonyms.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Permanerms.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So anyway, that's fun Latin trivia for you. So yes, we're gonna be covering Berserk, and then did I even talk about this One Piece thing that I randomly brought up? Sorry, it's been so long.
You did bring it up in that we're gonna be doing it over time. I don't think you actually got into the full idea of it.
I mean, I think that's the idea. We haven't really done.
That's not the full idea.
Right.
But like we should get like a couple One Pieces out, and then it'll kind of like it'll really show the direction that you're looking for.
Well, the first one,
you can describe it all you want, but
the first one, me and Grant are gonna do together.
Yeah, like we haven't even done the first one.
Yeah. And we're going to be like on the same video together and talking about that because, you know, we're on this journey together, me and Grant. Like, we're going to start this One Piece adventure together.
It's okay, Tyler. You and I are on our own journey together. We don't, Mike and Grant.
Hey, there's no reason why you guys couldn't be in 2 and 3. I mean, there's going to be
anime pleb.
There's probably gonna be
Definitely
like
productive.
anywhere between 9 and 10.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot.
And then-
Like this is gonna be like a multi-year thing. Like
Yeah, it is gonna be a multi-year thing, probably. Yeah.
I'm not worried about it, dude.
Yeah.
I figure Ryan will have a presence as the white boy anime pleb in like a half dozen random episodes over the course of a year.
And we could
And
do
then,
we could do a playlist featuring the white boy anime
that's
club.
true.
Oh
We
my
gotta get
god!
a playlist game going.
Sure. We do got to get our playlist game up. That's absolutely true.
And then, you know, here's another theme month idea. We just do a month of sequels where we do follow-up videos to videos we've already done.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, we do
only
another
problem,
Tokyo Ghoul.
the only problem I have with themed ideas is, you know, we've been talking about covering both old school anime, like that's kind of where we're starting to get pigeonholed into,
Mhm.
and we want to start covering newer anime. If we cover, I mean, something like Shonember is so vague. There are so many shonen and like that's so widely encompassing that we're fine. I just don't want there to be like some really cool trending anime that we can cover that we want to cover
Yeah,
but can't cover
because of the month.
we made a comment that we're doing only spooky anime, but then it's like Carol and Tuesday is an anime that Tyler is absolutely in love with and he's so passionate about it and wants to write, but we just can't do it because it's spooky October. That's like the downside.
Well, I think
of
we'll do
doing.
it pretty quick though. I mean, it's pretty. You can tell pretty quickly at the beginning of a season whether or not there's going to be anything like interesting. Like we knew from like before Doctor Stone even started that Doctor Stone was going to be good this season. You know, like I'm not.
Oh yeah,
I'm not-
I was fully erect during that first
Yeah,
episode. I was like, "This is something."
and like,
we're
and I had
covering.
heard like,
Yes.
oh, Doctor Stone is coming out. Like the season before it came out. Get hyped for that. So it's like I'm not worried about that really.
Yeah.
And we can always make
Did you get a new-
exceptions too.
Did you get a new chair?
No, same chair.
I don't remember seeing that.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
How long have you had it?
Since I moved in.
Relatively
So
new chair.
it's like
That's a
pretty
nice
new.
chair.
Within the last like couple months.
Hell yeah.
It's like 3 months old, 4 months old. It's I definitely showed you guys a picture when I first got it, but yeah.
to move this along a little bit, Mike, you were mentioning you wanted to show gifts or things that you got
Oh, bullshit. that I
because
bought.
we're over a half hour into this now.
Well,
So-
I was planning on how far, like how long? Yeah, we're like a half hour in.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I figured that we'd go for an hour. You know, like I don't know.
Like between a half hour to an hour. Anywhere in between there is good.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
I just got some bullshit. I'll show you
go
guys.
ahead.
Let's see the bullshit.
Let's see the
Don't
roll.
mind my pajamas.
Dude, I get you. I'm also wearing pajamas.
Hey, me too. I went to In-N-Out in pajamas.
Nice, dude.
I'm wearing shorts and a tank top.
Wait. Mike,
What?
stand up. Scoot back.
Oh, are those Thai fishermen?
Are those Thai fisherman fans?
Yeah.
Those are Thai fisherman fans.
Dude,
Yes.
hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're super comfy.
Wait.
I love them, dude.
Who told
I
you
love
about
Thai
those?
fisherman
You,
fans.
you guys did.
Okay, so you did learn about that from us.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
So I
You
learned
don't know how
about
happy
those.
that man made
I
me.
learned about those from my girlfriend. I told these guys about them. They got them, and now you have them. They're spreading.
Mhm.
You guys, if you want some really comfy pants / shorts, because they also make shorts, Thai
We should get
fisherman
sponsored.
pants. By
Mm.
Thai,
Dude, we should
by,
get
the, by the Thai
sponsored.
fisherman,
By the Thai.
by the Thai,
By the time.
By the country of
by
Thai.
the Thai.
we could get pants. We could get
I
food.
love Thailand.
We could.
That's true.
Oh,
Grant
They
loves
got great
Thailand.
food.
I've
I've
been
never
there
been,
before.
Great
but
hermaphrodites.
Great things. They have bidets there. I
Yeah.
respect the bidet. America needs more of them.
That's
So I got this.
Ooh.
what up,
Yeah.
Millum?
Dude, times we
Millum.
restricted to that.
I don't know. I lost count. So yeah, so I got a nice Millum. This was from the Retro World Expo. For all of you Bonsai Pop fans out there that didn't go to that, should have gone. It was cool, even though I got sick and had to go home. Anyway,
even though I skipped my panel, it was cool.
no, like I fucked up. I drank too much. So yeah, and then this chick is from Fate. All those knives I had to put into her.
That
And,
sounds awkward.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
So she's both of these ladies are very sexy. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Talking. I'm hoping for Show Number that we get to do. I assume we're gonna do My Hero. I assume we're gonna do Hunter x Hunter because Mike said that. I really want to do Fairy Tail because it just finished up, and I hadn't watched like 500 episodes of Fairy Tail for nothing.
I think we should do it. It's only fair.
It's only like it's at least 300 some.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus
It's at
Christ.
least
God,
300 some, if not closer to 4 or 5. It's not 900 or whatever like fucking One Piece, but it's a lot. And then we should probably do SAO as well. That's like the original, like everybody has to cover this if you're an anime dude. I think SAO is
Brad, keep going.
I think SAO is how Mother's Basement really grew his channel too. A lot of his like
I mean,
Alright.
massive videos originally were My Hero.
Okay.
Not My Hero,
that's that SAO.
SAO.
I mean, that was like the first. That was basically the first real big anime that blew up on our channel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I watched it like years ago and was like, we have nothing to talk about. You guys want to do this anime that I watched? And we were like,
Yeah.
sure. And then it got 1 million views.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
I would
worked out.
also SAO. I'd be down to cover again. We covered Death Note on Treesicle.
That's true.
I love the psychology behind Death Note. I like that. Still, is probably I mean, you know, I haven't seen that many anime, but that's still probably in like the top 3, I'd
I
say.
feel like
You
Um,
covered the
and-
show on Tree School or just the movie?
no, we covered the
both.
show. We did
We,
both.
we covered the
Okay.
show first. The show did super well, and the movie was such bullshit that we were like,
Yeah, then we covered.
We
that.
got
Yeah,
it. We
one of
got it.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume Death Note will be like a 100,000, 150,000, like one of the like, oh, we hit a milestone. Let's do a real massive classic that like.
It's also shown in anime, so we could
Shonen.
possibly do that next month.
Maybe I feel like that's like one of those ones that we want to save for like when we hit a milestone of some sort. I don't know. That's just me.
Or the best ad times of the year.
or that. Okay, you have a
I
point.
like money.
Which is why I was why I was thinking about
What if they just
extending
like intertwine?
Shonember and Shosember. You know?
Well, I don't want
Show
to
Number and Bone Sember.
again. we don't want to pigeonhole ourselves into a
Exactly.
a slot.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a lot of things. So so for my birthday, I bought myself, I don't know why my camera's mirrored. That's annoying.
Dude,
What?
nice.
No, it's good.
I mean,
we
it-
can read it.
That's
Yeah, it
good
looks
for us
familiar.
because we could read it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I got Dragon Ball Z Tree of Might on VHS.
Classic.
Just like when I was a kid. I played this. I borrowed it. I think, did I mention it in a video? Anyway, I borrowed it from no, it was a script I wrote
Yeah.
for this that we haven't used. I borrowed this from a friend when I was a kid, and I had it for a year, and I watched it every single night for a year. So this is actually the blue dub. So it's not the voiceovers that people are used to, but it's very, very good. Tree of Might is definitely my favorite Dragon Ball Z movie, and then it came with these, which are 2 separate pieces of the Garlic Jr. saga, which is by far the worst Dragon Ball Z saga.
Yeah,
So I'm probably never gonna fucking watch those. I got X on DVD,
Nice.
which is a really cool classic. X is super good. I've had it on VHS for years, but I wanted to get it on DVD. So when I found that, I got it. I got Wrath of the Ninja, which is something that I want to cover eventually. It's really cool. Think, very Ninja Scrolly, that kind of jam. So that's really cool. And then I got the Yu Yu Hakusho movie.
Oh, nice.
I've never seen the movie before, so maybe it's cool. I was also thinking, like it would be neat to cover some obscure, like old anime like movies and stuff like that, because we have Tree of Might. So I don't know, maybe we'll do
Especially if they're
you.
like off branches of popular anime or anime that people know, like, but they maybe
Exactly.
haven't seen the movie. I think that's a good idea.
For sure. Then I got a legit copy of Vampire Hunter D, the 1985. This is a special edition. Found this in a pawn shop. Or
if
not
you-
a pawn
but
shop.
if you want
a,
to see our shitty edition, it's still up on YouTube. We still have a link for you if you want.
That's true.
If
Um,
you're Super Saiyan.
Wait, Did you say that's the vamp? Sorry, keep going.
This is the original one.
Yeah, so that's not the one that we
Oh,
watched.
right. We watched
That's the one that we're covering next. That's not Bloodlust.
Right.
Yeah.
We have the shit.
Bloodlust one. That one's still up.
And watch the stream.
Yes. So this is
There
a
you
legit copy of Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust.
It does-
Notice how it
That's
says
high.
notice how it says Bloodlust on it, whereas my other one just said Vampire Hunter D.
Yeah.
So this is also some kind of like good addition.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
is the Vampire
nice.
Hunter D that you have there, is it better quality than the one that we have currently?
The DVD one that I have,
Yeah.
probably not. No, the quality that you guys have is really good, actually.
Okay.
I might have found that on YouTube. And then I have Ninja Scroll, which I found in the same exact thrift store that I found Vampire Hunter D in. But then next to Ninja Scroll was the entire Ninja Scroll series, which is less known and aired in like 2003. The whole thing. This is all of it, all on DVD,
Did it also
right next to
flop
it.
in Japan?
I think it flopped everywhere.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And then when I was out at
Dude, Floptember.
yes, then when I was out at Retro World, I picked up Dragon Quest VIII for the PlayStation 2, which is also on 3DS, but the PlayStation 2 version is recommended because you actually get an orchestral soundtrack. And then I picked up one of my all-time favorites of all time ever, Darkstalkers 3 for the PlayStation. This is a $350 game. Got it for $50 because the guy was really nice and we became friends.
Nice.
So, yes, if you guys haven't played Darkstalkers, it is a Capcom fighter. So, obviously, same companies that made Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, and it's all like succubuses and mummies, and like it's way better than Street Fighter, in my opinion. That is my humble personal opinion. But that game,
$200.
it's just rare because people didn't really buy it. It was also rare. Like, I've never seen Darkstalkers in an arcade. Darkstalkers, it's just hard to find. Most of the reason that people know Darkstalkers is because a bunch of the characters are in Marvel vs. Capcom games.
That makes sense. I feel like Darkstalkers 1 and 2 was free with Discord Nitro for a while.
On what? Is it?
I could be wrong.
Don't tell me this shit's on Steam.
What, like Steam or Switch
It
or
might
something?
have been like Dark Sliders, maybe. I don't remember.
Darksiders.
Darksiders.
That's yes.
Darksiders.
Dark
I love
Dark
Sliders.
Sliders. I like Dark Sliders.
No, I think you're thinking of Darksiders, which is like a Zelda clone.
I see.
Yeah, because I'm gonna check Steam right now, because if Darkstalkers is on fucking Steam, I am going to buy it. That'd be a big fat no. There's Street Fighter V Darkstalkers costume bundle, so you can dress up like Darkstalkers characters.
So basically the same thing.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's cosplay, but inside of a game.
Yeah, dude.
It's pretty
Yeah.
OP.
Oh, you had me so excited for a second there.
Sorry, man.
Anyway,
My bad.
I recommend checking out Darkstalkers if you haven't. It's very, very, very cool. And that's where Lilith and shit, what her name escapes me right now. You guys have played Marvel? We played Marvel vs.
Mhm.
I'm not good at it, but yeah, I've played
I'm
it
not
a
good at
bunch.
fighting
But
games
the
in
game
general,
has
but
been
Yeah.
played.
It was fun.
Morgana. That's her name. I believe is Morgana, the succubus with the titties. You'll see. It's very anime. And when they fight, it goes fight,
Nice.
lady, fight. So good.
I want to get Marvel vs. Capcom for the PS4.
No,
If
you
my
don't.
PS4 fucking worked.
That game fucking sucks. You want to get Marvel vs. Capcom for the PS3?
Yeah, but will that work on the PS4?
No.
Exactly.
You can get Marvel.
Oh shit, we have a PS3.
It doesn't work. That thing's
Oh, it
broken.
doesn't
as fuck.
work.
Look up Steam. See if Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is on Steam, because that one is like that's the bridge between.
I feel
I
we've
haven't been
gotten,
playing
so
video
far
games.
off of track right now, talking
Sure.
about fucking
Video
Marvel
games.
vs. Capcom. Jesus Christ.
My bad.
We'll talk later, Mike. We'll talk
Okay.
later.
Yeah. In other news, more anime is coming out soon. It turns out that
Is
when
it?
one season's done, a new season starts.
My hero.
Nice.
Tell
very
us
excited.
what's
Dude, it's all the
Tell us what's
shonens.
going on.
All the shonens are happening because all the ads are good. We already know what's going on. We got the second half of SAO Alicization. That's coming out. We got My Hero Season 4. And those are like the two big ones that I know of. I can't remember. I was looking at the schedule the other day on Funimation, I want to say. I was looking on Funimation. I didn't see anything else that was like super standing out to me, but I could be wrong. New releases. Oh, what was it? Like Psycho Pass, I think, is coming out.
wait, Psycho Pass, like a new season of Psycho Pass?
Something. Now I don't want to say anything wrong.
Because I liked Psycho Pass.
New shows, latest releases. That's not what I'm looking for. I want to see schedule. I feel bad. I feel like everybody else who's like watching this probably already knows and is yelling at me. Like,
Nah, it's fine. Plus, I just found Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on Steam for Ryan. That's the good one.
but yeah, the show, because I just found it on Funimation schedule, is Cautious Hero. The hero is overpowered but overly cautious.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking out for.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh my
good.
god. That's it does sound good. That's on Funimation, you said?
I watched it on Hulu actually, but it's also being shown on Funimation.
Fucking
The second
Hulu.
season of High Score Girl.
Oh right, that's coming out as well.
Oh, ooh, that's exciting. That was a good show.
That was an alright show. I enjoyed it. It wasn't like crazy good.
Yeah, I don't think I
Wait,
had
hold
enough
up.
nostalgia.
Oh, I see. For me, it was like
Really
there's
love
just
it.
so much nostalgia in that. Did those links work, Rye?
What links?
I sent you links in the chat to Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I'm assuming
Oh.
this is like really, yeah.
I'll check later.
Okay.
Whoa there. Calm down, camera.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Ew.
Whoa. This is,
Whoa. Put your
show
hand
called
up to
Pet.
it. There you
There
go.
we go.
There's a show called Pet.
Yeah, dude.
Is it about petting big titty anime bitches?
That's what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like weirdly sexual, but so the description reads there are people who can get into people's mind and control their memories. This power is used to eradicate mysteries and cases, or worse, to assassinate. The potential of the said power is strong enough that it is able to destroy people's mind, however, can backfire and eat up their own heart. This translation is amazing. This is so good. Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, dude,
okay.
Psycho Pass 3.
There's a new season of Psycho Pass coming out.
Yeah, October 25th.
That's fucking cool. That's a good show. People are going to be really excited about that.
Yeah, so we might want to cover that. Basically, the big ones that are coming out. Sword Art Online starts in 8 days. My Hero starts in 8 days, and then Psycho Pass starts in like 3 weeks.
God, Sword Art Online gives me fucking soft, puffy nips.
Does it?
Yeah, Sword Art sucks, man. Fucking stupid.
Yeah,
shit.
mine aren't that soft and puppy.
Yeah,
Puffy, I'm doing okay.
I
I
gotta
mean,
say,
Alicization was better.
Alicization,
That's what I hear.
Well, yeah, Alicization is definitely a step up.
Okay.
Like, Sword Art Online Season 1, right, was sort of like the bar of like, this is a
Half
really...
of
Yeah.
half of season one.
Yeah,
Right.
half of season 1.
The first half
arc.
was good.
The first arc, when they're actually in
First
the game.
arc.
Yeah. Even
it-
when they're fucking and they have the Digi Kid, like I liked that.
It was okay. Whatever
I
the
like
fuck her name is, I don't remember anymore.
She's gone.
No, I'm sure she's still around. I honestly,
Yeah.
I'd have to rewatch like the last couple episodes of Alicization to remember it. But season 1 was like here, right? It was like this is a really good gateway anime for people who like video games but haven't ever. They're like anime's dumb or whatever. It's like, well, watch this, you'll like it.
Yeah.
And then it got really bad, right? And then it got
Yes.
worse. Then like
Yes.
And then it got like a little better with the Mother's Rosario arc. That was like actually kind of like, oh, there's emotion here. I actually
Mother's.
I actually
What was
felt-
Mother's Rosario?
Uh,
What?
they're in Alfheim Online, and they have to like, what is it? The basics of the plot is that it's a Asuna centered arc.
Okay.
Which was already better. And then Asuna basically joins a different band for a while that's a bunch of terminally ill people who are living their lives entirely in VR because it's the only way that they can live without pain.
Is this before or after I really wanted to see Kirito fuck his cousin?
Probably after.
I think that's
Okay.
after. Yeah.
Okay. So this was
season
during
one, wasn't it?
that was season
Oh.
2, I think. Whenever Alfheim Online started was
Right,
when I
but
was like,
Alfheim Online has been like this entire like Alfheim,
Yeah.
but yes, this is after that.
okay. So was this Gun Gale? Was this during Gun Gale?
No. It's
Because that fucking really sucked.
it's right after they like finish like the Alfheim Online arc, where
After
like,
she's trapped.
where like they save Asuna from from Alfheim, and like the asshole dude that's like I'm
Licking her
the
and shit.
god of this world, and then he like
Yeah.
uses what's his name's code, and then he like
This anime is so stupid.
yeah, it's really dumb. But yeah, no, that arc was actually good, like better, not good, but better.
Okay.
And then Alicization, I think, takes the cake for the best Sword Art Online thus far.
Better than season 1 first half. Because I really liked when they were fucking and that Digi kid was around.
like
I get
season 1, I think is like more
I get it.
nostalgic. And
Yeah.
it was really good for the time. I think Alicization is really interesting so far because like
Okay.
the main plot, at least for the first half, is essentially the last remaining member of what is it called, Laughing Coffin poisons Kirito as he's trying to defend Asuna in the real world, and he suffers massive brain damage, and the only way to fix his brain is that I don't exactly get how it works, but they're basically reconstructing it and keeping him in a virtual world. So he's living in a virtual world as they're trying to like reconstruct his brain.
Right.
And every other person in that world is like also a soul or something.
Anime is
like
cool.
that. Yeah, it's interesting.
It's like, imagine if like American television still tried
yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
You know?
but
It's always like superhero fights bad guy. Bitch
Yeah.
works in hospital, saves people, has drama. Like, yeah, like,
I don't know. I think the world needs more crime dramas, dude.
yeah, for sure.
There's not enough of those on TV.
Yeah, once CSI Miami went off the
What
air,
are you doing, Ryan?
Just being a butterfly.
not participating. Ryan didn't watch SAO clearly.
I watched SAO.
Did
I
you?
watched. I didn't watch Alicization, but I watched Alfheim Online.
Did you watch
You watched the first couple seasons.
I really wanted Kirito to fuck his cousin. Is that
Yeah,
weird?
we all
I've heard.
Yeah.
I
Fucking,
can't say the same, but
I ship that. Like I love Asuna.
Lifa. That's her name. Lifa.
Yeah, like I love Asuna as a person, as a human being. So I think that she's too good for Kirito.
Oh, easily. Especially first season. She got way more waifu-y. Like
Yeah, she
after
really
the first
did.
arc.
But I don't know. There's something about Kirito and his cousin, dude.
It's the forbidden fruit.
Yeah, she wants it so bad. That's the
Mhm.
fucking that's the weird part. Like I don't know. Just give it to her,
Everything
dude.
about that show is just like
It's so fucking
it's a harem anime that's too scared to reveal itself as a harem.
yeah.
It's a harem
really-
that's locked in the closet and won't come out.
I really want to talk to Explanation Point about doing Anitubers Get Sketchy next year. Like this year, you know how we did Anitubers in Space
Yeah.
this year? I want to do Anitubers Get Sketchy where we all just talk about our favorite ecchi
Are
anime.
they the ones that like put it on every year?
Yeah, him and Mr. Nice Guy. Mr. Nice Guy is
Because I know it was on Nice Guys.
his
channel.
editor.
Oh, okay.
No, it was on Explanation Point.
Oh, what?
Mr. Nice Guy was in the it's complicated, but I know a couple of the people like I just don't get the anime community in its entirety. Like I guess the problem and the blessing of anime is that it's a medium, not a genre, you know? So it's like you got sports anime, you got shonen anime, you got seinen anime, you got fucking slice of life, you got the shoujo.
There's
like,
a show going on
you know,
right now that I don't remember what it's called. I just remember it was like a bunch of girls all holding shake weights. That was like the thumbnail for it.
Yeah.
It's just called hand job.
Hendo jobu.
They might have been
Handu
they might have
jobu.
been they might have been dumbbells, but I swear they look like shake weights.
Yeah, and it's
I
like
hope
it's
they were.
it's like Jeff, right? Like Mother's Basement loves shoujo anime. I generally couldn't give a fuck about shoujo anime. Like I like bombastic shit. Like I've always liked bombastic stuff. You know, I want it to be big, stupid, weird, queer, in my face, bloody, like over the top. I like things over the top.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, shoujo anime generally isn't. It's more down to earth. It's usually involving like a couple friends, and you know, like this girl has a problem, and you know, her friends help her figure it out, or whatever. Like I just like the extreme, everything extreme. You know what I mean? That's just the type of person.
You're
I
a
am,
pretty
so.
extreme guy, so it makes sense.
I tend to.
He has a neck tattoo.
I found the anime I was talking about. It's called Dumbo non Kilo Motoru. It's with the question mark, and then like underneath it, it just says, "Hibiki, are you fat again?" And it's a comedy ecchi slice of life sports anime.
Okay, comedy ecchi
Real
slice of
deep
life
philosophy in there.
sports anime.
That's what it's labeled underneath the name.
Wow, that's a lot.
A friend's
That's a lot of
cruel words
things.
was cut like a knife into the heart of Hibiki Sakura, a high school girl who loves to eat. Hibiki decides to go on a diet to be
dare her.
absolutely thin by
Oh
summer
my
vacation, but she cannot keep exercising right alone. That's when Hibiki found herself before a training gym. Upon joining the gym, Hibiki meets her beautiful and charismatic student council president, Akemi Soriyun, and steps into the intense yet enjoyable world of weight training.
My
Kill
fucking
me
God.
now.
There you
Wow.
go.
Are we
I can
against
already
top
see my-
tens? Are we not able to do top 10 beach anime episodes?
If I'd be down for top 10 beach anime.
I'd love to do.
I
the
feel like if we
philosophy of
say
the beach
if we
anime
do something
episode.
like top 10 shonen animes,
I would kill myself.
that's a little
that's
a
well, that's
little much.
bullshit.
Like,
But if
I
we do, like-
don't want to go the Nuxtaku route.
That's fair.
If we go like
He kills
top
it.
10
He does
owners,
kill
like,
it. He fucking
Damn, does he-
destroys in views.
He got like 500,000 subs this year. This year. When I first saw his channel, he was at 200,000 subs. He's like pushing 700.
I mean, he gets views, man.
He kills it.
Yeah,
He's
like-
funny. Like
Yeah.
like when it like I met and hung out with him online, but like he's just got a great personality for YouTube.
Dude,
like,
he's pushing 900. He's at 860.
that is in 1 year, dude.
But yeah, no, his last video was biggest flexes in anime 11, and then in parentheses Ice Edition,
Yeah, dude.
and then
Doesn't
it's
The
fucking,
biggest flexes in hentai will delete soon.
Yeah, he did
Oh
like
my
4 of
God.
them.
that
He did like 4 of
that one has
those
1.2
already.
million.
Yeah, dude.
He kills it, dude.
Yeah.
Biggest
But
Ice
he-
flexes
I'd
in
be super
anime.
down to do a shameless top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it has to be shameless, like top 10 beach anime. You know, it
Or
can't be
beach
like
episodes,
trying
yeah.
to actually. We are going to give our opinion of the top 10 of this genre. Like,
Yeah.
fuck cares, dude.
Also, he
Yeah.
made a video called "The
Gotta be
Glory of One Zappy Boy," parentheses Demon Slayer. That's a fucking great title.
He puts out a video like every fucking day and does not give a shit. Like I love it. Like he has tree school problems though. He was telling me about. He's having CPM problems like we do.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I mean, it
because
doesn't
he.
surprise me when he's doing top biggest flexes in hentai.
Oh yeah, dude. He must be on the shit list.
But no, he,
Yeah.
like,
we're-
he puts out like 3 videos
Just gotta get
a
those
week.
sponsors.
The dude gets shit done.
Yep.
Yeah, like if I
Although, to
mean,
be fair, I think we could write biggest flexes pretty quick as well. Although he's doing fucking like
No, he
30-minute videos.
He knows a lot of it. Like he's watched a lot of it. Like I'm pretty sure like like we all have our varied interests. I'm pretty sure Nux is like straight ass weeaboo, like he knows his shit. Like it's hard to put together like compilations like that and not continually use the same
Right. I feel like he's got to have
examples.
some help though, right? Like somebody's got to be helping him edit.
I
oh,
guarantee it.
absolutely.
Because I mean,
There's
his videos are like stupid. Like I mean,
33 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and it's not just like clip. Like there's
Right.
shit that he does.
And the 10-minute one was like on Area 51. That was like an outside of the thing.
And for those of you listening or watching right now, this is what we do
Yeah.
when we hang out. We talk about YouTube and people's like other channels and like how well their analytics are, like how good their analytics are and shit.
Yeah, I mean he
I
probably
wish we had
on
those.
10 million views, he probably made like, I mean, if he's having tree school problems, he probably made like 10 grand this month. But that's still like pretty shit.
Is that
for
what he got for the last month?
You got 10 and a half, 10.5 million views this month.
That's fucking
That's
He probably made
still
more
so
than
much
10 grand.
money. Yeah, he probably.
I
made
mean,
more.
depends on how bad his shit is, dude. Because
Well, I told
releasing
him about
videos like, I mean, we
told him
are
about our
getting
Jared
fucked, and we're
videos.
not doing like top 10 shit in fucking hentai.
I told him about the money that we made on our Jared videos, and he was blown away.
By how bad it was?
No, by how good it was.
Oh yeah, I mean, Jared was the best CPM we've gotten in years.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking like the biggest flexes in hentai that has 1.2 million views. That might have made like 2 grand.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe.
because I
bet it's
guarantee you that
demonetized.
that was demonetized.
I doubt it made that.
Like yeah, like I'm thinking closer to $1,000, maybe even less.
Maybe even less.
And none of this,
Gotta get
none of this
sponsors.
is against Nux Taku, by the way. There's,
No,
like,
no, no.
Oh no,
Nux
this is
a
all
great guy,
YouTube.
or his content.
This is,
This is YouTube and YouTube problems. It has nothing to do with him
I mean,
being a
fuck.
good creator, bad
If we're
creator.
talking shit on Nux Taku, we're also talking shit on Tree School right now. It's
Yeah,
like
we talk shit on
Tree
Tree
School has
School
the
all
same
time.
problem. Exactly. So we could talk shit on Nux Taku, man.
All right,
It's
but,
fine.
But you
It's
know,
fine.
we should wrap this up. It's been an hour. We got to
Yeah.
edit things, and
That's true. It's
but
getting late.
but
for
we
me.
should say that we're gonna try to do more things for Patreon, specifically starting with this month.
Yeah. Honestly, like I like doing this.
I like
this-
doing this a lot, but I'm talking about like we were gonna try to do like at least like a little bit extra in terms of viewing parties and stuff, and make sure that we actually like, keep on track and get these things out for y'all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important to us that we're fulfilling the promises and making sure that you guys are getting what you are paying for. Like we definitely apologize for being bad about it this summer. There was extenuating circumstances. I mean, from the beginning of June until literally last weekend. Personally, I was at cons almost every other week, and then on top of that, we all had vacations,
I had
from
vacation.
here and there. Huh? Well, you moved.
I moved. Yeah,
That was your
right,
vaca-
right.
Yeah, you
That was
moved.
my vacation.
Yeah, you moved.
Fun vacation.
Yeah, and like fuck. I mean, I've traveled more, I think, this summer than I have in my entire life.
Yeah, and it's not over. We're all getting on a plane next week, and then I'm scheduled for a con in October, right after that, like a week and a half later. And then
I'm
we're
in-
going to be at another con, all of us in January.
And I have the one in November.
Yeah, like...
And
a
my
lot.
sister's having a baby. And we have fucking
basically a con,
Thanksgiving.
baby con.
my sister might actually be giving birth like while I'm at that convention, so
Wow.
that'll be
That'll be
interesting.
exciting.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
And then we all have Thanksgiving, so, like, I'm going to be out of town then, because I'm going to be down in San Diego. Grant's going to be going home. Ryan's already at
Yep.
home. But,
But you'll get your videos.
yeah, they'll come out.
You fucks.
We'll get him, dude.
Yeah.
And also, there's the other channels that we might be starting. you know, because we're not eating, right? We need to eat
True.
more food.
I'm on
So
food stamps.
we need to make more money and make more views and yada yada yada. So
Tell
we're
your
just gonna
friends.
start like 17 channels and
Yeah.
like release once a week on every one, and we'll just like not have a life. It'll be great.
Tell your friends about Bonsai Pop.
We should have Bonsai Pop, and then we should have Bonsai Pop Sellout, and that's where we put all of our top 10 stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, again, not a dig at Nux Taku. Not a dig at Nux Taku. I really like Nux. If you guys didn't see it yet, go to the Rant Cafe podcast and find the episode that I was in, Greatest Anime Speeches. That was a lot of fun.
I mean,
That's his podcast.
we could start like some crazy beef with Nux Taku on social media.
I could talk to him on Twitter about it, like see if he
Dude.
wants to get into a fight.
Like, I mean, dude, we should get into this like fat fight with Nux Taku and just
We'll
like
tell him that he's
see, like cancel, like go through his tweets and try and like
No, no, no,
Photoshop
we'll
racist
just-
tweets that he
we'll
said.
just tell him
Oh
that
my
he's doing
God, no.
basic bitch
No.
videos, and he'll tell us that we're doing elitist videos, and like.
Yeah, and then I'll tell him that Bleach sucks.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
definitely say that.
Because guess
Anyone
what?
who likes Bleach, if you talk shit on Bleach, they'll fucking kill you.
They get so mad, dude.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that one tweet that we made about Bleach? like a ton of people showed up. What was it? I was bitching about Jump Force having too many Bleach characters when there's a bunch of better fucking franchises that they could be using, and like people came out of no. I was telling Nux about that actually, and he was like, "Yo, was it John 25578?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "You sure? Like, you should check because I bet you it was him." He's like, I love Bleach. You can't say shit about Bleach anywhere on the internet without that guy showing up every single time. so yeah, I don't.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god.
Yeah, so many people were so mad about that tweet. Like, fuck you! I just want more. Hunter x Hunter characters or something. I don't know.
Gotta start
My-
watching Hunter x Hunter. I haven't gotten through that yet.
You haven't got. Oh, dude.
Dude, it has been on my
that
list for
was-
like 3 years, and I've just
It's-
been like, I'll get to it.
Did you finish? Either one of you? Did you finish Brotherhood yet? Because that's a good anime for next month.
Oh, Full Metal? Dude, I haven't even started rewatching
I got
it.
sidetracked.
But,
I'm basically done with season 3.
Oh, okay. So you're making your
getting
way.
there, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
are
I
you
did that
doing-
like a couple weeks ago.
Are
I
you
fell off the
doing
rails.
you're doing just regular Full Metal?
Brotherhood?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I watched the first 4 episodes of regular Full Metal, and it was like 4x3, and then Mike was like, "Dude, that one sucks," and then I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna watch Brotherhood."
I didn't say it sucks. I said it
that's
was.
Paraphrasing. Paraphrasing.
I- in
Sorry,
fact-
that was my interpretation. You told me about the ending and how fucking like you described the ending.
It's very
You were
dumb.
like, "Yeah, man, they're just like doing their own thing," and I was like, "Okay, it sucks."
Yes.
That's
it's actually a very. In fact, I would love to someday do an episode called "In Defense of the Original Full Metal."
Sure.
Oh, wow.
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
okay.
that
We
would
should
be
also
interesting.
make an episode just called "Why Bleach Sucks."
Yeah. I
that
fucking
would be good.
I hate Bleach, dude. Well,
Do you?
okay. To say that I hate Bleach,
Oh god,
Would
Ryan,
be
you're
unfair.
fucking. Yeah.
the first season of Bleach is a little bit weak. The
Dude,
second
look at
season,
my hands. See
Are you
pores.
high? What the fuck is, dude? My hands though. Have you seen my hands?
the second season of Bleach, when they go to the spirit realm or wherever those like the Shinigami, however you say that, where the Shinigami are from. Yeah, same thing as the dude from fucking
Yeah, it's an
Death Note.
It's an
yeah.
Shinigami.
Shinigami, that's what it is. Wherever
Shinigami.
when they go to the Shinigami realm, that season is fucking pretty dope. The animation's not that great, but it's good. And then they go back home and it gets off the wheel. Like it's just that fucking show is a mess. There's good in it, but it's definitely like it's not Dragon Ball Z, you know.
All right,
Well,
we gotta wrap this up. We gotta wrap this up. We have work to do.
Thanks for watching, people.
Thanks for watching.
Yes, thank you for being a
Beautiful.
patron.
Yeah, and thanks
Thank
for
you.
listening
Yes.
to our ramblings of
Yes.
things.
Yes.
We rarely ever get to sit down and do this, like just
True.
regularly. So it's
We
literally
should-
nice for us.
We should find a way to also upload the audio, so people can download the audio and listen to it like a regular podcast if
That's
they
easy.
want to.
We can just export the audio, throw it up on Google Drive. You got a shared link, throw it up. Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, let's do that. Because like I feel like a lot of people would rather just listen to this on their phone instead of stare at us.
Talking about you, JM.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, with that,
Wait, is JM a patron of
thanks for
Bonsai
watching.
Pop? Or is it?
Jam's
Yeah,
a
he
patron
was.
of everything.
Yes.
Okay,
Even if he
He's
isn't, he's an honorary patron.
that's fair.
Yeah, for real.
That's
We'll give
fine.
him access.
I'd let him into the Discord any day.
Sure.
Mhm.
Love you,
Anyway,
JM.
All right, guys. Thanks for
right.
staying tuned for this long. Let's.
we appreciate
Bye.
you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks so much
Bye.
for supporting us, and we will see you
Thanks,
guys in the
everybody.
next one / at the viewing party tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
Bye everybody.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Toodles.